Good morning, everybody. I am trying to figure out where we are, if we are. Give me just a minute because I don't see us streaming. Because we weren't streaming. Okay, but now we are. So come on in. And let me just find it so I can share it with you guys. Hang on. Okay, that's better. Now I got it streaming and I got it shared. Sorry about that. A little glitch in the matrix this morning. Let me get you all up here. Good morning, Kathy Hand, Annie 7, Auntie Jean, Andrea Gregg. Hello, hello. I think I have to sneeze. Yes, it was true. Auntie Jean, you're cold. What the heck? What's going on? Well, I have a weather warning. We're 62 degrees outside. Oh my gosh, somebody turned on the AC. Okay, time to break out the heaters, right? In Florida. Oh, thank you, Auntie Jean. Kitties are in the litter box, so I think they stirred up something that made me sneeze. Thanks, sunshine. Oh boy, they are ready to start already. So, let's get in here. And we see what the angels had to say to us. Stand in the light. If you want light to come into your life, you need to stand where it is shining. That's a quote by Guy Finley. We live in a world of contrast, of ups and downs and back and forth. To fully understand what light is, we have to understand that there is darkness and be able to see the difference for ourselves. The shadows that conceal our true nature are often manifest as fear, doubt, and negative emotions. By recognizing these aspects, we open the door to our spiritual awakening. Just as stars shine brightest in the darkest nights, our inner light emerges most brilliantly when we acknowledge and confront our shadows. Dear angels, the journey towards being in the light begins with seeking the divine within ourselves. Through meditation, prayer, or contemplation, we connect with the essence of our being. In these moments of stillness, we find the sacred space where our inner light resides, patiently waiting for us to acknowledge its existence. By nurturing this connection, we gradually shed the layers of illusions and embrace our true selves. How do we then share this light with the world? Dear ones, being in the light is not an end point, but rather an ongoing journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth. It is a continuous process of shedding layers. With each new layer, embrace your truth and embody pure love. When you commit yourselves to this journey, you become awakened souls, connected to the divine source of all creation. As you walk together hand in one accord on this transformative path, embrace the radiance within and shine your light upon the world. Dear angels, today I promise to stand in the light and allow it to flow from my heart. Standing in the light. You know, it's true. When we stand in sunshine or somewhere where a light is shining bright, we're seeing better. People around us can actually see us, right? As opposed to standing in a dark place in the shadows. So if we're constantly standing in the negativity, standing in the contrast and all of the low vibrational stuff that we go into, we're not seen as, well, can be seen, but not as fully as if we stood out in the under the street light or in bright sunshine. So when we surround ourselves with light, our light shines brighter. And I think that when we have those of like minds with us, our light shines brighter. It magnifies. So is that making sense? I don't know. I felt like I just went in a circle there, but the thing is, when we are surrounded by the negativities, our light seems to dim. But when we are with others that think along the same lines we do, that have similar beliefs and spirituality, then we just shine and reflect each other's lights. It's like reflecting a light in a mirror, because that's really what we are. We're all mirrors of each other. Good morning, Joanne. I'm so excited to see Joanne tomorrow, and I'm doing an angel circle tomorrow at Joanne's spa. So I get to actually put my arms around her and hug her. And Kathy says, it's awesome to realize that this time of year, many religions and cultures share a similar festival involving lights. I know, right? You know, we light up the Christmas tree. We put lights on the houses and on anything we can string a light on, pretty much. So everything is glowing. I think that is interesting, Kathy, that we do that, that we chose to do that as opposed to something else. Andrea, Morning Cuppa is my standing in the light every morning. Oh, sweet one. And you shine your light so brightly, Andrea. Thank you for being here. Mary Crincoli, good morning, good morning. I got to see Mary this week, and we're meeting up this morning also. So thank you for coming in to the Morning Cuppa. All right, so let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about this darkness and light business, and see what information and what guidance she has for us. All right, here we go. Finding your way. Well then, here you go. When your feet seem to lead you one way and your head says go a different way, tune into your heart. I will guide you there, helping you see my signs and most easily find your way on your beautiful life journey. And she guides with light. Have you ever noticed that? When Kuan Yin comes in to be with us, she lights up our heart. That's what she does. She fills our heart full of joy, full of wonder, and full of awe. So yes, 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 Kuan Yin, thank you for chiming in to help us find our way and it's so much easier to walk when you have a light that's illuminating the path, isn't it? You know, here at Leo's, there's a little walkway that you have to go down to get to his apartment. And for a little bit, the lights were not working or were out. And I had to use my cell phone light to guide my way through that path. And I was just thinking of that when I was doing that one night. I was out and got home a little late. And it was like, wow, the light, it just shines to where you can see where you're going. And that's what Kuan Yin does for us. That's what the angels help us with. They help us see where we're going. And how awesome is that, to have a guide that says, step here, don't step over there, you might fall into the bushes, or if we're on a mountaintop, you might fall over the ledge. So light is so important in our life. And I was so happy that they gave the message that they gave last night. Stand in the light. Always make sure that whatever you're doing on your path, you have a light to follow. And the candles too, the Advent, Hanukkah, and Diwali and Kwanzaa. Yeah, absolutely. So, thank you all. Thank you for being here this morning and for shining your light. And you know, when we share this out, we're shining a light for other people to come and be with us. That's what the sharing is all about. When I say, please share this out, then you're shining a light. It says, over here, come over here and be with us and love on us like we're going to love on you. So anyway, I don't know where everybody's at this morning, but we have a few people here, and I'm so grateful to those who did find it, who saw the light and found their way in here. Cheers to you. And it is Thankful Tuesday. So what are you thankful for this morning? What's that gratitude that's bubbling up in your heart? All right, somebody must be having tummy problems because they're staying in the litter box this morning. Brookie, oh, thank you, Brookie, for being with us. All right, so gratitude. Do we have any? It's Tuesday gratitude. I'm grateful for another day. I'm grateful that when I do go open that door this morning, it's going to be a little chilly out, and I've got warm clothes that I can wear with it being chilly outside. I'm grateful for that, because I didn't expect it to be cold, but it looks like we have had a change in plans here, that we're going to have some chilly weather. Ooh, chilly sounds good in cool weather, doesn't it? So let's hear some gratitude. I'm waiting for you, and I'll get the tiny book ready. After you give me some gratitude, we'll do some messages. Hello, Prachetta, Prachir, and Goofy. Hello, and thank you for being here. We're doing gratitude this morning because it's Thankful Tuesday. And let's just see if we have any. I'm drinking coffee and waiting for you guys. You know, on Sunday, I pulled some cards. There were a few people that came in, and I pulled cards, and there were some symbols that came up. One of those symbols was about balance, and I kept the card out of the deck because I wanted to be reminded about this. And it's the balance symbol that has kept coming to mind this week. Every time that I feel myself going into imbalance, I go back to that symbol and I remember it. And I was doing a healing session, And I was using a few of the Reiki symbols, and then this symbol popped into my head, and I heard to use this symbol, and I did. I just made the wavy lines, and I could feel the energy start to come to a balance. So there's something very powerful about this symbol that was given by Callista. Gemma Louise Bateman, thank you for being here. I am grateful for my life and family and all I have. Well, thank you for sharing, and welcome to the Angelic River family. We come on every morning and share love and light right here in this space. So I'm so happy that you're here with us. Auntie Jean is grateful for central heating and a cuppa to warm my heart. Oh, sweet one. I can't believe you're cold in El Paso. I can't believe we're cold here in Fort Lauderdale either. Kathy Hand, I'm grateful for the wonderful lunch being provided to us by our lab directors. That's awesome. I'm going to go back to Gemma. Gemma, where are you at? We always like to know where our P's are. You're an honorary P for peace since you're here with us this morning. Andrea, always grateful for this wonderful family and the love and light they shine upon each other and the world. Absolutely. That's what we're here for, is to shine a light out into the darkness. Mary Crincoli, grateful for the beautiful day. Well, Mary, do you have a coat on? I know I'm supposed to meet up with you later. I'm like, okay, how do I dress this morning when I go out? And Brookie, grateful just for this bright little light guiding me through these challenging times with his radiant positivity. That would be little Maxwell. Oh, sweet Max. And grateful for the beautiful half and half foam on my coffee. I hear you, Brookie. And there's our blue. Good morning. It's a 2 wood stove kind of day. Gotta keep doggaroos and kitties' toes warm. Grateful. Oh. So what the heck happened while I slept? Somebody turned on the AC or something, because everybody's cold today. All right, you guys, stay out of the litter box. I put a different kind of litter in the litter box, and I think they're stirring up something in there that's causing me to sneeze. And Gemma is in England. Well, welcome. Liverpool. That's so cool. Thank you for being here. And Mary, you have lots of sunshine out there. Yeah, it looks sunshiny. I can see it peeking through the trees. So hopefully it won't stay 60 very long. And Joanne, grateful to keep a window open last night. Cool air is so rare in South Florida. It really is. Yeah, when I looked at the temperature on my computer is showing me, I'm like, no, really? I mean, we skipped, right through the 80s and the 70s and went right to the 60s. So, that's all right. This too shall change, because the weather here, you know what they say about the weather in Florida? If you don't like it, wait a minute. It'll be different in the next minute. Okay, so tiny book time, and you can keep giving gratitude. Share what you're grateful for. That's what Tuesdays are all about. And cheers, cheers, cheers. It's 34 where you're at. Well, then I feel warmer, Kathy. And you're probably on your way to work, so I'm sure you have the heat cranking in your car. All right. Who wants a page from the tiny book? Kathy, you want to pick one since you're I'm probably almost at work. And if you want, I can do 34, since that's how many degrees it is where you're at. Page 34, great minds think alike, don't we? All right, so let's see what's on page 34. Hang on, we got a siren outside. Do not give any attention to negative energy, criticism, or judgment. Instead, love those who are not showing love until they feel it inside of themselves. Keep loving, lifting, and believing in each other. I so love that one. I love that message. Because our tendency is to push people away when they're not being loving and kind, isn't it? When somebody's grumpy, all we want to do is get out of their energy field. At least that's how I am. If I feel that yuckiness coming through, I just want to do whatever it is I'm doing there and scooch away. But the angels say no. Keep loving. Keep sending love into their hearts. You know, I pass out gratitude cards wherever I go along the journey, and especially those people that look like they could use a smile, they could use a ray of sunshine in their life. Those gratitude cards sometimes pivot things and turn that energy around. I think the most profound one was as I was waiting to check out from a doctor's visit, and this was a couple of years ago, so you know, COVID was still pretty fresh in everybody's minds. And this lady that was checking people out was, you could just see fear, you could see anger. She was not having a good day. And I gave her a gratitude card. And at first, you know, when you hand somebody a business-sized card, they're thinking that you're selling something or whatever. So she almost just set it back down, but she looked at it. And just those words, I am grateful for you, changed her face. Her face had been tense, almost with an angry look. You could tell she did not want to be where she was at, that she was not enjoying her job. And handing that card to her with that message, I am grateful for you, shifted the energy. It was a visible change that I could see in her. So I've seen many, many different reactions to that message that I hand out to people. But that's one that sticks in my mind, that it was such an instant shift, and it just showed me right there, yes, this is something that I need to continue doing. So I'm going to have to order some more because I'm getting low on my supply. And Auntie Jean, I apologize because I think I need to send you some, but I think I need to revise them and put our new mission on there as well, which is Save Someone's Child. And Kathy says, I love that message. I reached out to Colin. He has been avoiding us. I want to let him know we still love and care very much about his well-being. Bob will be delivering some groceries to the house where he has been staying this afternoon. Wow. You are so benevolent and loving and caring as parents. Thank you, Kathy. And yeah, just saying I'm grateful for you will go a long way. It'll make a big difference. And Kathy says, oh yeah, steering wheel heater, butt warmers on here in the parking lot, not wanting to go in. Oh, sweet one. I hope you have a beautiful day at work. Stay warm. Mary wants page 5, so let me go there. Page 5. The world did not get into the shape it is in overnight, and it will not be brought to a better state overnight. sometimes when things seem so out of control, we want an instant change. We want that to stop and turn the other way. But sometimes that energy is so pervasive and so heavy that it's just chipping away, chipping away at that darkness. And I think that's what we do every day on 10 Million for World Peace when we do a short meditation. We're chipping away at the darkness and at the contrast and the conflict. And sometimes in our own lives, things look really daunting and we want it to change instantly. And sometimes we just have to be patient and keep chipping away and keep turning and keep turning and keep turning, and eventually we'll stay turned away from that darkness and stay in the light. So it's a message and an instruction in patience is what that message is for you, Mary. Patience, that word that a lot of us don't get along with, do we? All right, Gemma is asking for page 18. So let me go there. Page 18. We do not delight in seeing you struggle, and certainly God does not. Search your heart, dear ones. See if you are finally able to put a distance between you and the hold that your past has on you. Grab your freedom. Oh, I so love this message. I really love it because I look at the times when we are so upset about something that has happened, something in our linear time that took place and keeps popping up. It keeps popping up because we keep dragging it into the now moment. So it's kind of like we have this burlap bag, and every experience that wasn't a pleasant one or wasn't in alignment with light and love, we stuff it in that bag and then we throw it over our shoulder. So here we are toting around all these tons and tons of emotions and energy that we should have put down a long time ago. We hold on to stuff way beyond its expiration date. So when we have those experiences that are learning experiences, they're there for a reason. Learn. Say, what do I need to know from that? What is my lesson with that? And look at it fully, examine it, and then let it go. We can't change that the experience happened. We can only change our response, our emotions, our feelings about it. And if we want to keep bringing it up and ripping that Band-Aid all over again, that's our choice. We have the free will to do that. But we also have the free will to put it down, to set that bag of emotions down and say thank you. Thank you for the experience. Thank you that I felt something, that I'm alive and I can feel the emotions. But what do I need to now know from that experience? What have I learned going forward so I don't keep going in a circle and doing it over and over and over again? How can I say, okay, I got it. I got that lesson. Now let me move forward from it. So it's just that simple. We tend to complicate it. We tend to say, no, I've got to analyze it. I've got to look at it. I've got to bring it back up and feel it. No, we don't. All we have to do is go back into our innocence, go back into the love that we hold in our heart, and let the angels guide us by sharing with us what that lesson was all about. There's no accidents or coincidences. Everything happens for a reason. So thank you for picking that page for us, Gemma, that we can hear that lesson fully. And Annie Banani, I am so super proud of you. Oh my gosh, Annie, my heart couldn't be happier when I got that message from you yesterday that you had passed and you're getting your license. I'm just mama proud. There's no other way to put it. Just so very proud and happy for you. And it was a lot of hard work to get to where you are. And be proud of yourself. Not in an ego type of way, but in the way that says, I did it. Yes, I did it. And yes, I can do anything I put my mind to do now. It was confirmation of your magnificence. So Annie wants page 21. Good morning, Jennifer Langren. Page 21 for our Annie. We encourage you all to be limitless in how you live your lives. Don't restrict yourself to only doing something because somebody somewhere said it has to be done a certain day or time of the year. When you stay in your now moment, anything is possible, even Christmas in March. Step out of the comfort zone. Color outside the lines. Do it your way. That's what I hear. Do it your way. You don't have to do the same thing that somebody else did in the same way they did it. How do you want to do it? How do you want to live your life and accomplish things in your life? Because whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. Yes, you can. And I want everyone right now to type that in. If you can type safely, some of you may be still driving or doing other things. Yes, you can. Yes, I can. So that's what I want to see. I want to see some yes, I can attitudes this morning, because I know and I have every confidence that yes, you can do whatever you put your mind to doing. Annie, you've proven that to us. You really stepped up. And I know there were moments when you had your doubts and you had your fears, but you faced those fears and you went right through them. And that's what this is all about. You don't have to stay inside the lines. You don't have to do it the way everybody else did it. Do it your way and adopt that yes, I can attitude. There you go, Joanne. Yes, I can. Absolutely. Whatever it is, whatever your challenge is, whether you have to jump over a hoop or go through a fire, yes, you can do it. And Annie says a beautiful message. Yes, we can do anything we set our minds to doing. Andrea Gregg, yes, I can. Oh my gosh, I see that strength coming out. I see you taking on superpowers when you say those words. You know, you're not limited. That is this message to all of us today. We are not limited. The only thing we're limited by is our belief. If we think we're not going to be able to do it, then we're not going to be able to do it. That's the limit. But like Matthew McConaughey says in his book Green Lights, live like there is no roof. Is there something up there that's saying this is only as high as you can go? Do you remember the message of the fleas? I wrote about that in one of my blogs. Those fleas only thought they could go as far as the lid. But when the lid was removed, they still could only go as far as the lid. And yeah, let's get beyond that limit. Let's see that it's wide open up above us and we can do anything we want to do. Auntie Jean, yes, I can. With attitude there, Missy. I love it. I love that. And Jennifer, yes, I can. Absolutely. Good morning, Light. Where have you been? We've missed you. Thank you for coming in from Australia. Oh, you're so welcome, darling. And yes, you can do anything that you put your mind to doing. Just adopt that attitude today. That's what I want you, whatever comes up throughout this day for all of us. Yes, I can. Yes, I can go out in 60-degree weather this morning to meet up with Mary Crincoli. Yes, I can sit through a 4-hour workshop that I signed up for this afternoon. Whatever it is, whatever's showing up, yes, I can. I can and I will. It's up to us, isn't it? If we think we can do it and we make that commitment, we'll do it. Annie, the silence is so lovely today. I will sit in the stillness and listen. I love silence. I love it when I can just take some moments to just be and listen. We've lost the art of listening. We were talking about that last night in our chanting show, about how we forget that all we have to do sometimes is to close our mouth and listen to somebody. I said last night we need duct tape. And when somebody's going through something, one of your challenges, one of your fires, all we have to do is listen. Just allow the energy to come up and allow that person to be able to express themselves with no judgment, no criticism, just holding them in a beautiful space of love and light. That's all that's needed. Thank you all. Thank you for playing along and for going into the energy of yes, I can. Okay, I'm over the sneezes this morning. I think I must be allergic to that cat litter that I put down. I have to remember which brand I bought so that I don't make that mistake again. So while I sneeze away, type in your prayer request. I know Retro is right, Blue Jean. The cat stirred it up really good for me this morning. So here I am sneezing away on the morning show. Yeah, I was fine until I sat here. Their litter box is like probably 3 feet away from me, and they've been in it and active, and so yeah, that's what's going on. So blocking that out and moving forward, type in your prayer requests. And Blue, I haven't forgotten you. I'll send you that document this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's get ready to go into our hearts and lift up in prayer all of those that are on our prayer list, those that are in the grids. And it was a beautiful full moon yesterday, so I know that those grids got rejuvenated and reactivated by the full moon. And thank you to our paragenes for doing that. So let's lift up everyone that's on our Peapod prayer list, everyone that adds in anything to pray for, whether it's yourself, your loved ones, friends, parts of the world. I want to keep lifting up the Middle East. And my intention that I set every day is for a ceasefire, that everything will come to a halt, that conflict will come to a peaceful resolution. That's what I'm intending every day. I send that energy out. And peace wherever we're at in the world. We don't have our Deirdre on here. She usually gives us our daily prayer, but I haven't seen her come in, so I'm praying that she's okay. I know she had some issues going on with her eyes, so let's lift up our Deirdre. And anybody else that's not with us this morning, lifting you up in prayer. Good morning, Pat Moss. Okay, so let's go into our hearts. Just take a moment to be still. My planner that I absolutely live by every day as I wake up and see what I have on my schedule, the outside of it says, be still and know that I am God. We all have a spark of the divine inside of us. And that particular message, that particular saying, has been with me my whole life. It has really struck a chord inside of me. So let's hear it again. With your eyes closed if you can. Be still and know that I am God. Reach out to divinity, however you perceive that to be, whatever you think of as God. Just be still and you'll find that connection. In the stillness, in the quiet, we can really hear. We can fully grasp whatever message is coming through for us. So let's be still for just a moment. In that stillness, I saw a vision of a mountaintop, snow-capped, looking quiet and still. And in that undisturbed snow that's on the top of the mountain, there's a serenity. There's a message that says, we are like that. We're innocent and pure. When we get back into who we truly are and go back into our heart, there's a purity there that cannot be disturbed. The only way it will be disturbed is if we choose to spin around in the chaos. If we just be still, just look at the quietness, look at the tranquility. Our whole body responds, our mind responds, and our soul responds by going into that energy of love, of light. So just allow this morning, allow yourself to see that magnificence. See yourself as beautiful, as pure as a newborn baby. And allow yourself to have the thought of being unlimited. Up on top of that mountain, there's no roof. There's nothing holding you back. So stand tall on your mountaintop and shout out, yes, I can, and yes, I will. Just allow yourself today to have that thought of whatever I want, whatever is in my divine plan, in my divine path, I have everything I need to move forward with it. And while we're up on this mountaintop with all of the beauty surrounding us, let's lift all those prayer requests and see them also serene, tranquil, everything working perfectly Let's see divine perfection to all the answers of these prayers. Whatever is for the best and highest good of all, let's just put them right there in that undisturbed snow, that quietness, the stillness, the love that our Creator has for all of us. Stay there for just another moment. If there's anybody you want to bring with you to that mountaintop, this would be the time. Bring them to the top. Show them their magnificence. And then allow the healing to take place. Yes, I can. What a beautiful remembrance this morning of our magnificence. And just like that undisturbed snow, let's see the rest of the world that way. Undisturbed, out of conflict, and into peace. Let's love on our Mama Gaia, giving her so much gratitude today on this Grateful Tuesday. Sharing our love and our light on this planet. You all are so beautiful. So now, we love on each other. Just love, love, love this family. And we do that with words of love and gratitude. And I'm going to put them up on the screen and we can all say them to each other. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. And how about a little bit of Leo? I haven't heard back from him about his mom, so I don't know if she had any help yesterday. I hope she did when they took her to the emergency room. I hope that she got help for what's going on. All right, so let me turn my volume up a little and let the cats hear their daddy singing.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on.
Come on, come on.
This morning light is from a part of it. It's for peace and ambition for harmony. I'm a Leo the lead. Wherever means I'm there. We create a studio where we can be together. The hard telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. They can be perfect.
Oh, Annie, you saw your eagles. Yay.
Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you.
Thank you, Pet Moss.
Morning cuppa full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full
Cheers,
of joy
everyone.
with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you. I love you. Namaste.
Full of joy. Thank you, Annie. You too, sweetheart. Jennifer. Oh, Jen, I get to see you tomorrow night. Oh, me too, Jennifer. accept, align, allow. AAA, y'all.
Morning cuppa full of joy, every day at 8. Just start the day on the high five, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all. Morning cuppa full of joy, every day at 8. Just start the day on the high five, we call the AAA. Morning cuppa full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste, y'all. Cuppa joy, cuppa full of joy.
Get ready for it. Woo, is right. Thank you, Leo, for that amazing song. And just another reminder, today at 1 o'clock, come on in with us. 10 million for world peace. You can come to our website and find all the happenings, everything that we're doing for world peace. Thank you so much for being here this morning. I love you. Stay in your heart and stay blessed. And namaste, y'all. Bye, everybody. I'll see you at 1 o'clock.